Hello friends, we are continuing our discussion. Now look at question number 52. 8 grams of hydrogen, alright, and 1 gram mole. See, this is 1 gram molecule or 1 gram mole. So 32 grams of oxygen, they are treated. So this is 8 gram divided by 2, that is equal to 4 mole, and this is 1 gram mole. Already 1 mole is given. The question is which statement is correct, whether oxygen is limiting reagent or oxygen is excess hydrogen is limiting reagent, like that. So say for 1 mole hydrogen we need half mole of oxygen to react. So for 4 moles of hydrogen, since we are having 4 moles of hydrogen, we will be needing half the 4, that is 2 moles we are needing. Do we have 2 moles? No, we don't have 2 moles. So this is the limiting reagent. Alright, this is the limiting reagent. Oxygen is the limiting reagent. So correct answer is first option. pH of aqueous solution of NaCl. So normally if NaCl, if you look at NaCl, Na positive and Cl negative, they are strong acid, strong base salts, so they do not hydrolyze. So pH of aqueous solution of NaCl should be 7. But the point is it is at 50 degrees Celsius. We know if water is heated, the extent of ionization increases, and H positive concentration and OH negative concentration both increase, and pH should decrease. So pH should be less than 7. All right. Now look at question number 54. Question number 54, we are given a reaction, that is A plus 3B equals 2C plus D. So this is A minus X, B minus 3X, 2X and X. Alright. Now it says initial moles of A is double than that of B, and at equilibrium number of moles of B and C are equal. That means at equilibrium B minus 3X equal to 2X. Alright. So you can say B is equal to 5X. So in place of B minus 3X, we can say 5X minus 3X. Alright, so what percentage is dissociated? Out of 5, 3 part is dissociated. So 3 by 5, that is equal to 0.6 or 60%. 60% B is reacted. Correct answer is fourth option. Means B is equal to, we have calculated 5X. B is equal to 5X we have calculated. So out of 5X, 3X is getting dissociated. So 3 out of 5 is getting dissociated. So it is the correct answer is 0.6. Now say, look at question number 55. The rate of effusion. The rate of effusion, again, effusion and diffusion both are same. Effusion through small point, spin hole. Diffusion is called effusion. R is inversely proportional to molar mass. According to molar mass, you can arrange this. CO2 44, highest. Phosphine is 34. Then oxygen 32 and NO is 30. So maximum rate of effusion will be that of NO. And minimum rate of diffusion will be that of CO2. Now question number 5-6. Look at question number 5-6. We are given a golf ball, and its mass is given, and its speed is also given 50, and speed can be measured with an accuracy of 3%. So 3% of 50 we have to calculate. 3% of 50. All right. That is called delta V. 3% of 50, so 3 into 50 by 100, that is equal to 1.5. Then you have to use delta m delta V, and into delta x is nearly equal to h upon 4 pi. So just put the values. M mass of that ball, that is 30 gram, it should be converted to kilograms. And you have to find out the uncertainty in position. Delta x you have to calculate. So H, Planck's constant, 6.626 into 10 raised to power minus 34 divided by, this is 4, pi value 3.14 into m, that is 30 into 10 raised to power minus 3. This is in kg, kilograms, alright. And now we are left with this delta V, that is 1.5 into 1.5. So if you solve this much portion, you will get around 1.17 into 10 raised to power minus 33. That is second option. Alright. Now look at question number 57. In which case we have greatest number of moles. This is the question. So in the number of greatest number of atoms. So 1 gram of butane. So 1 gram divided by its molar mass, that is around 58, into in one molecule how many atoms are there? In one molecule there are 10 plus 4, 14 molecules are there. This is first option. In second option we have, this is N2, 1 gram of nitrogen, it is 1 by 28 into 2, because in one nitrogen molecule we have 2 atoms. And third option, it is 1 divided by its molar mass, 108. And the fourth option is 1 divided by 18 into 3. So it is 3 by 18, 2 by 28, and this is 14 by 58. Obviously, this has largest value. So correct answer is first option. Alright. Now look at the next question. Which of the following cannot act like oxidizing agent? Look at S2 negative. It is the lowest value, -2 oxidation state. This oxidation state can be increased up to +6, because this is the highest possible oxidation state of sulfur, which is equal to group number or valence electrons. For sulfur, the valence electron is S2P4. So highest possible oxidation state is +6, but it cannot be further reduced. So it can be oxidized. That means if it is self-oxidized, that means it can act like reducing agent. Alright. So it can behave like only reducing agent, not oxidizing agent. Like SO32 negative, if you look at SO32 negative, in SO32 negative, the oxidation state is +4. Alright. Now it can be oxidized as well as reduced. That means SO32 negative can behave like oxidizing agent as well as reducing agent. Whereas sulfate ion, oxidation state is +6. It cannot be oxidized further. Whereas it can be reduced up to -2. So SO42 negative can behave like oxidizing agent, not like reducing agent. SO32 negative can behave like both. And S2 negative can behave like reducing agent, not like an oxidizing agent. Like that, you can find it out. Next case, we are given a reaction PCl5 gives we are given PCl5 gives PCl3 plus Cl2. Degree of dissociation is given. We have to calculate small d. See, alpha is equal to capital D minus small d upon small d. N minus 1 is also there, but normally N is 2. N is number of moles of product. It is not delta N, it is number of moles of product. So normally in books you will find capital D minus small d upon small d. Now degree of dissociation 0.4, and capital D is theoretical vapor density. D is theoretical vapor density, which is molecular weight by 2. Its value is molar mass by 2. Alright. So now it is capital D is 104 minus small d upon small d. So just find out the value of small d. You have to calculate the value of small d. Alright. So this can be calculated. It comes around 4. Degree of dissociation 74.28. you are getting 74.28. Alright, this is 0.4 D, and then 104 minus D, so you get 100 upon 1.4, so it comes around 104 upon 1.4, it comes around 74.28. That is all right. Now look at the next question, question number 60. In which of the following species entropy change is negative? Means entropy should decrease. See, in the first case, gaseous moles are getting reduced. So in first case, entropy change is negative. In second case also, gaseous moles are reducing. So here also delta means entropy changes negative. Delta n is negative. You can also say entropy changes negative. The third case, dissolution of a solid in liquid, it entropy increases. So correct answer is fourth option. Now the sum of all the quantum numbers of hydrogen atom. So hydrogen atom configuration is 1s1. All right, the principal quantum number is 1, azimuthal quantum number is 0, magnetic quantum number is 0, and spin quantum number is plus half. So the sum becomes 1 and half. So correct answer is 3 by 2. All right. Look at question number 62. In 62, it says a compound contains 10 raised to power minus 3 percentage of phosphorus. All right, if its atomic mass is 31, what is the molar mass? So in such questions we have already discussed. This is not exact molar mass. This is called minimum molar mass. This is called minimum molar mass. So here 10 raised to power minus 3, 10 raised to power minus 3 percentage means 10 raised to power minus 3 gram is present in 100 grams. So 31 gram should be present in. So it is 3100 divided by 10 raised to power minus 3. So 1, 2, 3. So it is the correct answer is 31 exponential 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 31 into 10 raised to power 5. Third option. Now look at question number 63. We are given a reaction, that is in which MnO4 is getting reduced to Mn2 positive, valence factor is 5, and I negative is getting oxidized to I2. So you have to balance it twice of 5, it is 2. Now to balance these two, it is multiplied by 2, it is multiplied by 5. So we get this is twice of MnO4 negative plus 5 into 2, 10 of I negative, that gives 10 of I negative, it gives 5 of I2 plus twice of Mn2 positive. All right. Now to balance oxygen, 4 into 2, 8. So we put 4 of H2O. 4 into 2, 8 means 8 of H2O. I'm sorry. And to balance H positive, 8 of 16 of H positive. 16 of H positive. Now the question says the value of C upon D. C is H positive, that is 16 by D. D is actually Mn. What is the value of Mn? It is 2. So 16 by 2, that is equal to 8. Correct answer is third option. Right. Next question, question number 64. The mass ratio of steam and hydrogen at equilibrium is 1:2. All right. So what is the value of equilibrium constant? This is H2O and hydrogen. 1:2 in mass ratio. Suppose the mass of H2O is 18. Obviously its double value 36 is hydrogen, and now Kc is given by hydrogen divided by H2O. So if you put the value, it is hydrogen, it is 36 36 by 2, 36 and this is you have to convert it into moles. 18 by 18 equal to 1, and 36 by 2, that is equal to 18. So this is simply 18, and if you balance it, if you balance the reaction, what is the reaction? It is thrice of Fe. Look at the reaction, it is thrice of Fe. that is in solid state, so we are not bothered. This is also in solid state, so it is simply hydrogen the to the power 4 upon H2O. This is in gaseous state, so it is H2O to the power 4. Now hydrogen, the moles we already solved, that is hydrogen H2O and H2. The ratio in mass was 1:2, so suppose it is 18, it becomes 18 into 2, 36 grams. Then they were converted into moles. 18 by 18 equal to 1 mole, 36 by 2 equal to 18 moles. So if you put the value 18 to the power 4 upon 1 to the power 4. So 18 to the power 4, this much you have to solve. That is it. Alright. Now look at question number 65. Which of the following is not correct? The absolute value of enthalpy can be determined by calorimeter. We can never calculate the absolute value. We can only calculate the change in enthalpy or change in entropy, like that. Question number 66, the orbital diagram in which the Aufbau principle is violated. So it is the second option. See, it should be 2 electron in S, because N plus L rule is lower for Ns than Np. So this electron must be present in S orbital. Alright. So in second case, Aufbau principle is violated.